Hey YouTube, we got a bunch of news that just happened the past week. The first being the Street Fighter 6 costumes are out. Well, they're coming out with the release of Ingrid, and the rest of the DLC is getting their third costume. Yeah, I know we're still waiting on fourth costumes for some of the characters. Look, they're trying the best they can. This Sagat costume I think is really sick. It's actually a reference from his World Tour mode. I think it looks amazing. This is probably my favorite costume out of the bunch. We got the Viper Midnight Elegance costume. I think this was decent. Kind of glam. I don't know how inspired it is, but I think it looks good at least. The Alex one, interesting fit. I personally go to the gym all the times with like a hoodie and shorts and a knee brace and all that, but I think it looks cool. It stands out, so I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. And Alex is probably like my favorite character right now in Street Fighter 6, which is pretty sick. And then Ingrid costume, this one's interesting. I've heard some mixed thoughts on it. I personally would not be a big fan of this costume, even though, looking. But it's a reference to an older Ingrid version. I think like Capcom Fighting Collection, like Capcom Fighting Jam, where Dimitri used his super that would turn Ingrid into this. So it's actually an old reference. So because it's a reference to an older game, I think it's pretty cool. I do think the 2D sprite was better. I still like Ingrid's costume 2 probably the best. Yeah, she just looks like a kid in this. It's kind of weird from that perspective, but hey, we're getting new costumes. I think all of them generally look pretty good. So we'll take it. Hey, I'm pro Capcom. We need all the costumes we can get. And if you gotta sell your costumes to a certain audience to make up the profit, hey, you know what? All more power to you guys. As long as we get those extra Kimberly skins. Okay, Tekken 8 has Yujiro. I reacted to this live on stream. This is not what I expected. I know people have been asking for Baki, and I thought for sure this was Baki. Like right, I think it's like right here. Like this looks like Baki. Like I'm like surely right the art, but it's actually Yujiro. And if you don't know much about Baki the Grappler, it's pretty popular because it's on Netflix. So the Netflix animes are more westernized, of course. But Yujiro is Baki's father, and he's basically known as the strongest person in the universe. Doesn't lose. So I don't know how that's gonna work in Tekken, right? You basically have the strongest person in the Baki lore, like coming over to Tekken. Like surely he just can't lose, right? It's like Slayer in Guilty Gear, where after Slayer loses in Guilty Gear, it does like this little pose because he wasn't taking the fight seriously. I think maybe we'll get that with Yujiro. I think he looks sick. I had the I think I had a video of Baki on the cover that did like 400K. It's just like some random indie game that had a Baki Two Strikes that had a Baki integration into it, and people are obsessed with Baki, man. So I think it's gonna do really well. I've been looking for an excuse to check out Tekken. Seiki Kunimitsu might have been it, but now that Yujiro's out, like bro, we gotta master Yujiro. I think it looks so sick. Sure, he's gonna look a little weird. We have Avatar Legends. So we have a Azula trailer. This character looks freaking sick. They actually did a whole exhibition. We were watching that earlier on stream. A lot of cool stuff about the character. The main thing is she has 2 different stances. She has a stance in the first round of the game, and then when she loses, she goes into like her crazy stance, and they both do different things. So this is her, I think they call it focus stance. That's unblockable, by the way. You can't get out of it. I think you can like use your flow and like, but then she can hold it and try to bait it. There's like a little mind game. This is 7 bars, so you're pretty unlikely to get in an actual match, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, so you have one that's longer traps. So these traps on the ground, let's see if we can see it. These things right here, when they're activated, they do damage over time. And quite a bit, I guess in that they stay. So in that version, she goes from focus mode, well, she starts the game in focus mode, and then when she loses a round, she goes into crazy mode. I forget what it's called. But then she has 2 other versions. One that always keeps her in focused, and one that always keeps her in crazy. I don't know what it's called, but we'll find out. This version is cool because you got like, you can 8-way air dash like 3 times in the air. I guess that's the thing too. That lightning saber doesn't seem amazing. Yeah, Frenzied, I think it's called. Oh, Firelord mode, yeah. Here it just seems like mainly her movement's different. So she can do, I think they showed like this like really sick combo later, but it seems like your fireballs are worse, but your combo game and aggression's better, if I had to guess. Like, bro, look at this shit. This shit's insane. You're not doing that in focus mode. So it's like, think of like, this is the rushdown version where the other one's more of like a Shoto character. Yeah, she turns into Magneto. I mean, even the focus mode, she can 8-way air dash 3 times in a row. This game is crazy on the movement. And of course, this game's coming out July 2nd. So you already know Evo's coming out. I go to Evo. I chill for a little bit, and then we degenerately grind this game. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I think this game's gonna be super sick. And it's only $30. And as the Avatar IP, I think people are kind of sleeping on this game. I'm really looking forward to it. Really appreciate the prep. And yeah, there's a blog PlayStation talked about it. I mean, I've seen most of this, right? But there's some more information. This is the Sokka version. Yeah, Sokka already came out. And one more thing. We have a trailer for Fatal Fury. This is, for whatever reason, I don't know. I mean, I think this character looks cool. People like Mr. Karate. This character is pretty sick. So this is Robert donning the Mr. Karate mask. And everyone's saying this character's broke. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just getting clickbait by all the YouTubers that got early access. I think he looks cool as shit. He actually comes out tomorrow, and maybe so that'd be the 27th. Maybe by the time this is posted, he'll be out, and we'll be grinding him on stream. But no, this character looks cool as hell. Yeah, he looks to be very versatile. And the thing is, Robert's always been like a kind of Shoto character. But he has a bunch of moves because he's Mr. Karate. He has like this command dashes, like stuff he didn't really have in the past. Bro, he took the mask off and he put it back on? No, I haven't seen that. That's sick. What? Nah, that's OD. Okay, I haven't seen that part. But yeah, more to come on him. And then of course you got Kenshiro in June, Yujiro in Tekken, Kenshiro in Fatal Fury, Tifa maybe in Street Fighter 6. I don't know, man. Fighting games are weird. Lucy in Guilty Gear Strive. Who else are we getting? Yeah, I'm excited for it. Anyways, yeah, that's all the news. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I don't know which one I'm most hyped for. I guess Yujiro, but it's so far out, right? And Avatar Legends is gonna be sick. I can't wait to play that. Costumes, maybe I'll buy the Sagat one, but I don't really play Sagat, so I'm more excited to play Ingrid when she comes out in a couple days. All right, peace.